Pears.
Ooh.
Cherries.
No, don't.
Strawberries.
I will hurl. Women.
I'll tell you something that I had a lot in first year of uni, because I was like still trying to be healthy then before just bacon, was quinoa with chickpeas, sliced cucumber and grapes.
Where's the taste coming from?
I would cook the quinoa in like chicken stock,
Okay.
and then
I thought you were just cooking plain quinoa and just putting a lot of other plain stuff in there. Like, that sounds...
the grapes add a certain sweetness to it.
Yeah, the grapes, but the rest of it still tastes like cardboard.
I mean, I love some cucumber, and I love myself some chickpeas.
I don't know why, but over the last few years, the one thing that whenever I buy, I never have it is cucumbers. But I love tomatoes. Like, I always have a whole box of tomatoes in my fridge.
Yeah.
But then when I have a cucumber, it gets like really sluggy and juicy, so I have to throw it because I just don't open it. I don't even like putting, like, sometimes I buy it to like snack on, sometimes I get it to put in the salads that I make, but I'm like, I just never have it. I would rather exclude it from every salad I make than to cut it open.
Oh, I really like it in salads. I don't really like tomatoes that much, but I love cucumbers with feta and like a nice vinaigrette.
I do like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but without the cucumber.
I'm here. I'll have the cucumber. You can have the tomatoes.
I'll be okay with that. Which is funny because back at home, the main salad you would make is cucumber, tomato, sour cream, and then dill.
Ooh,
And
do you
it's
like dill?
so anything with dill, honey. The one seasoning that I need to have in my kitchen is dill.
Yes.
We usually like we grow our own, so you like freeze it so you can have it throughout the year. My God, it's so good, so good. And back at home when they put like cucumber on the table, obviously I have it.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's fresh as well. It's coming from our own back garden.
Yeah.
But I just for some reason, you don't call my name.
You're like, I'll pass.
You don't call out my name.
I was going to put as well for weird food combinations, but we've already said that we hate tuna, is tuna salad with pretty much whatever fruit is in the fridge.
Fruit?
Yeah. Like apple.
You take tuna, you take fruits. You don't put,
Grapes.
you don't even have the tuna in the first place.
Banana. Pears.
Ew.
Cherries.
No, don't.
Strawberries.
I will hurl.
My aunt puts sliced apple into her curries.
No, I could do that. I love putting apple with pork as well. Imagine
absolutely.
frying it. So the one thing I have in my, I think is what I made for food last week, was I made pasta, but I made it with pork and then a bit of tomato paste, peppers, onions, apples. It's so good.
Yeah, no, apple and pork has always been an iconic duo. I had, and like you would remember from like our school fates and that, when we'd have the pork spit, and then you'd get a bap and you'd get pork crackling and applesauce on top, and it was the best thing. I'll think about it. There's also in Gloucester, there's a like kiosk called King's Calvary, and they do the pork roast buns with everything. And
I should go.
I mean, the last time I was in Gloucester, I got that.
Please tell me when you go back so I can come too. I was also gonna say, I almost forgot this. So when I make my guacamole, I don't put lemon juice. I put honey. So
Ooh,
mine is
okay.
salt, pepper, and honey, and it's the most delicious thing ever. Because what I do is I take my bread, I put that as a mixture for the guacamole, and then I put the bacon, tomato, because it's slightly sweet.
Yes.
It's so good.
I do like that. I do like the zestiness though when you put like
I've
lemon
never
in.
never put lemon or lime into my guac ever, and I've never gotten tired of it.
Right.
It's so good.
I mean, I would vibe with that.
I feel like you need to try it to know how I feel.
But you should also try the one with the lemon. We should do equivalent exchange of guacamole.
Yeah, you make yours, I make mine, and then we secretly switch it out halfway through because we prefer our own.
Either way, I'm here for it. I do like avocado. I mean, it doesn't really taste of much until you add stuff to it.
Yeah, it's just there. I guess it gives you a little bit of slicker.
A little what?
Like the smoothness to like go down.
Yeah.
Like if I have salad, if I put quack in it, it's not quack, like avocado in general, like it just gets slushed up, so it makes it smoother and kind of saucy-ish.
Yeah, it's nice. It adds that freshness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chefing it up.
It's got the just.
What about putting apple sauce in mac and cheese?
I want to go to prison.
I don't.
I don't like using applesauce in general.
It's great in cakes and brownies.
I don't really have any of that.
I don't like mac and cheese.
I don't think I've ever really had it.
I don't like pasta.
Gas! I thought I knew you.
Deep big confession. I just don't like it. I don't like the texture.
I love pasta, and to be fair, if I could have mac and cheese, I'd probably have it quite often. I went to Toby Carvery like last year, but I had their mac and cheese. For a moment, it didn't click for me that it obviously is gonna have cheese in it. But my God, was it the right choice? Like it melted in my mouth. It was the exact right taste.
I've just spotted spaghetti and ketchup. Look at that. That's a poor meal. That's what students be cooking in first year who can't fucking cook and are like, I've spent all my money on alcohol. I'm gonna have spaghetti and squirt.
I live with people like that. They didn't have a sauce spaghetti. They had to get the canned spaghetti hoops.
Oh God. Oh no.
It came with sauce.
I'm not doing that. Sorry.
Don't look at that. We will move on. You don't mention that.
Mayonnaise and peanut butter.
Who the fuck has tried this?
Girl, I don't know. I think a lot of these are like pregnancy things when you have weird food
I think
combinations.
mine's gonna be pickles if I ever get pregnant.
Yeah.
If it's not, I'm gonna be very upset.
You would. You'd love pickles anyway, so.
Yeah, so if I don't have that as a craving, I'm gonna be very upset.
Yeah.
Imagine it's ice cream. I can't even have that.
That's really upsetting.
I'd be like, give me more lactose pills.
How do you feel about balsamic vinegar on ice cream?
What are you trying to do to me? Like, I barely use vinegar on salad. Like, even if I usually put olive oil and a tiny bit of vinaigrette. Why would you put it on ice cream? I will scream. Ugh.
I haven't tried it, but I've seen it, and I'm
see it.
I'm
Close
kind
your
of
eyes and walk
intrigued.
away.
I really like vinegar. I love like fish and chips. Just drown that shit in vinegar.
That's the one thing I can't stand. Having fish and chips and putting vinegar on it.
Oh, I love it. Oh, baby.
The one British confusion I ever had was going to a chippy place and them literally giving you vinaigrette on your chips. The one time
No,
that they actually...
it's just malt vinegar. There's nothing fancy about it.
No, but the one thing they made, like the one time they messed up and instead of asking me whether I wanted it, they just put it on my chips and I had to throw the chips as I got home.
I can't believe you've done that's sacrilegious. You should be deported for that.
I don't fucking care. Salt and pepper, sure.
Oh man.
Vinegar?
Yeah.
Keep that shit away from our food.
I love it. I love it so much.
I'm so glad, so you can have my chips next time.
Yes, mate. I would love.
I'm not a huge fan of chips in the first place,
I
but
can't believe you've done this.
But there's this place, I hope I can go back to it. It's in Cardiff. And it does like the best chicken wings and then you get the chips with it. And it's like such a good price as well.
Sounds
Like
sick.
it's spicy chicken wings.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Bring
my
it.
stomach is gonna bubble.
And you mentioned bacon. Mm-hmm. Bacon and chocolate.
I can imagine it being really
I'm
good.
thinking like melted chocolate and dipping
Yeah,
bacon into it.
yeah. The one thing I'd be worried about is just chocolate is very like rich. That's the one thing I like having it with watermelon. It's
But
not.
that's I think it complements it. And if you had bacon and chocolate, you get the saltiness from the bacon.
No, the sweet and salty would work wonders. The only thing I'd be worried about is bacon is already quite heavy with this, with I don't know, anything oily is really heavy. So imagine having chocolate with it. I don't know, have you tried it?
I really want to.
If you do, I'm in it.
Yeah,
I'm in.
We'll do it. Yeah.
I have like lactose free chocolate which we can melt because it's like cooking chocolate. Imagine
yes.
dipping that in the bacon
That sounds so
or
good.
putting the streaks of bacon and then drizzling the chocolate over it.
I'd
We can make like bacon chocolate cereal.
Ooh. I'll give you a moment.
I'm making a salad in my head because I'm putting there a little bit like cherry tomatoes, some lettuce, and then vinaigrette and olive oil on top of that. I feel like that would be so good.
Do you like cheese curds?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Mm-mm. Oh, are you thinking of poutine?
Yeah, I don't like that.
I really want to try it.
I've never tried it. I think my friend used to get it all the time in uni. Ooh. But it's like the idea of it, because I don't like the idea of poutine, but if they just said cheese, I'd be fine.
Nah, anything with chips, I'm gonna eat. If it's got, because it's what, like cheese curds and gravy?
Yeah. The gravy part, yeah. The curry part, yeah.
Yes.
But I think the cheese just worries me now. It used to be fine.
Yeah.
For me, it's like I see the cheese and I just immediately fear.
You got to think about your stomach.
It just flashes through my eyes and I'm like, okay, it's gonna happen, guys. It's gonna run through me like a bulldozer. I saw there was a thing about having, when you have your bread, it's a very German thing to do, is put jam and cheese.
Yes, yeah.
I have tried it. It's really, really nice. My mum loves it.
I don't like jam sandwiches.
So I used to have jam sandwiches a lot in uni when I was like more broke. So I was like, it's a dessert. I do like it. I don't really have it that often. I haven't bought jam in UK since like 2019, I think. There was a year where I was like, I got really into peanut butter because I kept seeing videos of it. So I was like, oh, let me try peanut butter and jam sandwiches. And I loved it. But the one thing I didn't read was that on the jars of the jam jars, it says that if you have more than 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoons a day, which I usually had that on my sandwiches anyway, but I had extra because I just ate the jam and the peanut butter. It is horrible in your stomach. So I was in extreme pain because like they put this weird thing in the jam that like gives you extreme gas.
What?
So you like bloat up and you're in tons of pain, and it literally says. So I had to look up because I thought I was I had reactions to peanut butter, but no, it was the jam. So I stopped buying jam just because I was scared that it might happen again.
I mean, that sounds traumatic. What are they putting in this jam?
No idea. I don't remember what it's called, but it literally I stopped buying it. But then I don't like British jams because they're so like jelly-ish, and I like mine like free-flowing like regular jam.
Are you having liquid jam?
That's what we have back at home, yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. Ours is like spreadable.
I mean, ours is spreadable because it spreads itself.
It's just, is it like the consistency of honey?
Sort of, yeah.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
You can have it thicker, but we don't really have it as jelly-ish like we do it here. It's very...
Yeah, again, I'm not... I love jam, like in Victoria Sponge, in cakes. And if it's a good... I like going to Fates and when they give you, taste testers and eating the jams, just as they are. That's what I usually do. And with the honey, banging. My last thing is peanut butter and onion. Because onions...
Have you tried it?
No.
Please don't. I don't want to go to a funeral.
Have you had it?
No.
It sounds... Because I know some people who will just take raw onions and eat it like an apple.
Yeah, I know.
And, I do like onions, but I don't like them that much.
I don't even like raw onions that much. I keep ordering pho and then taking out the bigger chunks of onions because I just don't like how they taste when they're too big and
yeah,
I'm not a fan of raw onion
because it's such a powerful flavor.
Yeah,
you don't want a massive chunk of that. You want it to complement something.
I have a funny story though. I have a funny story. I have a funny story for my little cousins. This was back at my grandma's 10, 12-ish years ago. Mm-hmm. And there was onions on the table because a lot of my families grow our own vegetables and fruits and whatever. One of the little boys took a bite of the onion, made a horrible face because it obviously tasted disgusting, and said, "There's something wrong with this apple." Put it back down, took another onion, took another bite and went, "I think you need to check this out."
This apple tastes weird.
Yeah, and then his brother just took bites of the same ones and went, yeah.
Oh, bless.
Oh, they're all grown up now. It was so weird.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
I think that's our weird food combinations, and also I think it's given a lot of insight into what foods we hate.
I think it was more dislikes than
Yeah, you got to put it out there.
But pickles and honey, guys. Pickles and honey and bacon and watermelon. Highly suggest.
Yeah, I strongly suggest the bacon and watermelon.
Yeah.
Because that shit
Banging.
slaps. It slaps so hard.
Anyway, thank you for tuning in.
I hope you're hungry.
Stay away from the tuna.